Welcome everyone! Today we embark on the fascinating journey in the intricate framework that support and shape the human body, the skeletal system. The skeletal system is not just a static structure, it is a dynamic living framework that provides support, protection, and mobility. Our skeletal system performs several crucial functions. From the support our bodies to protecting vital organs, it is the architect of the physical existence. First, palpitating the surface anatomy of the lower limb. I will demonstrate the location and palpate of the different bone markings.
The greater trochanter is a prominent bony projection located on the proximal or upper end of the femur, which is the thigh bone. The greater trochanter serves as a crucial attachment site for the several muscles, particularly those involved in hip movement and stability. Patella and tibial tuberosity. The patella is a small, flat triangular bone located in the front of the knee joint. The primary function of patella is to enhance the leverage of the quadriceps muscle, allowing for more efficient extension of the knee. And for the tibial tuberosity is a bony prominent located on the anterior surface of the proximal tibia or shin bone just below the knee joint. The tibial tuberosity is a crucial site for the insertion of the patellar tendon, which is the extension of the quadricep tendon. Lateral malleolus. The lateral malleolus is the bony prominence at the lower end of the fibula on the outer side of the ankle, which is one of the two long bones in the lower leg. And for the medial malleolus is the bony prominence of the inner side of the ankle. It is along with the lateral malleolus. It tibializes the ankle joint. It is a part of tibia, one of the two long bones in the lower leg. And the last is calcaneus. The calcaneus is located at the hind foot, forming the prominence of the heel. The calcaneus play a crucial role in the weight bearing and shock absorption during activities such as walking, running, and jumping. So let's go to the demonstrating movement of the synovial joint. The first one is flexion, refers to the movement that decreases the angle between the two body parts, typically bringing them closer together. And for extension is the opposite of flexion. It involves increasing the angle between two body parts, typically moving them farther apart. Shoulder and arm also called flexion because of the angle at the humerus of arm and scapula bone decreases as arms move anteriorly. While in shoulder arm extension occurs because of the angle at the humerus of arm and scapula bone increases as arm move posteriorly. And the joint here allows posterior movement past the anatomical position. And for the abduction refers to the movement of the body part away from the body's midlines or away from the central axis of the body. While in adduction is the opposite of abduction, it involves the movement of a body part toward the body's midline or toward the central axis of the body. Rotation, a body movement term that describes a bone moving around a central axis. It can occur to head rotation. It can also occur on the vertebral column, can rotate laterally to the left and right. The ball and socket joint of the shoulder allow the humerus of the arm to rotate lateral or away from the body's midline. It can also rotate medially or toward the body midline, which also called the internal rotation. While in circumduction is a movement of the body part, such as an arm or leg in a circular or conical pattern, this movement involves the sequential combination of flexion, extension, abduction, and adduction. While in supination refers to the movement of turning the palm on the hand or the sole of the foot downward or backward. And for pronation refers to the movement of turning the palm on the hand or the sole of the foot downward or backward. In inversion is a movement of the sole of the foot turning inward toward the midline of the body. While in eversion is a movement of the sole of the foot turning outward away from the midline of the body. And the last is the plantar flexion. It's a movement of the pointing the foot downward, away from the shin or the inferiorly, increasing the angle between the dorsum or the foot and the front of the leg. And for the dorsiflexion is a movement of pulling the top of the foot toward the shin or superiorly reducing the angle between the dorsum or top of the foot and the top front of the leg.